Hey guys, I'm AdventureAndy. I'm playing more Spongebob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. This game is on the GameCube, and I have yet again lost track of my objective. Other than the fact that my objective is to now play this game from 12:24 a.m. to 12:34 a.m. in order to fill up a 10-minute time slot. I'm gonna try to catch jellyfish because that was always a fun thing to do on the show. It actually didn't really seem that fun to me. I feel like the jellyfish, they were likened to bees because they lived in a hive, and I'm very afraid of bees. I know that I can check my to-do list, but I also remember that I am supposed to collect jellyfish. So if I can just keep doing that mindlessly, I'll be a lot more content, because that's a mindless activity. And using my mind is something that I don't necessarily mind doing it, but I found that I really like the feeling of accomplishing things while at the same time not really putting forth any serious effort. So for example, I really like assignments where you have to type something that you've already written down. We don't get this anymore because at this age I think it's assumed that we can type. But before, we used to get that shit all the time. And I'm like oh, I didn't know that he would do that. I am a pretty solid typist. Is that good to hit or bad to hit? That's bad to hit. Well, it looks pretty inviting. It looks like a warp zone. But yeah, they oh, okay, that brings us up. What is behind this waterfall? Any secrets? No. Anything? No. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah. So I'm a pretty good typist, and so I really like the assignments where you just had to type things that were already written down. I can do without looking, so I'm just like a speed demon. I mean, I think I've come to the understanding that my my typing speed is not nearly as impressive as I thought. Much like Jim Halpert in that episode of The Office, where he's talking about his typing speed, and then it turns out that really he isn't that fast. That no one likes him. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone likes Jim. Man, my eyelids are feeling kind of stingy today. Don't know why. I just got done playing clarinet. It was a lot of fun. I learned Hydrosity Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog because I'm stupid. No, I don't know why, but it was fun. And I can only play the I don't know what you call it, the bridge. I can only play the slow part. I'm not gonna sing it because I don't want to look back at this and hear my singing and feel uncomfortable. Do you guys ever do that? You record yourself doing something, and then you know that if you watch it later you're gonna cringe, so you just really dread the fact that you're gonna possibly stumble across that recording of yourself. I don't know. You'd think I'd be used to it by now because I'm always recording this shit, but nope. I'm still occasionally finding recordings of myself that make me uncomfortable. I watched an old recording of myself the other day that was of one of my old really old, not even Tony Hawk. I had another channel at the time, Adventure Comms, and I was trying to be a post commentator, and I had no idea how to do it. I just knew that I wanted to be like this one YouTube channel called Hellfire Comms, and they made funny videos, and I wanted to be like them. So I made a video, and I thought they had British accents, and I thought that was really cool. And I watched their videos so much that I kind of started to talk like them, but I really didn't have that voice. It was just really forced and just awkward to watch. And only I would know that I was doing it, except that now you guys will know that I was pretending to have a British accent. It was subtle. It was I had an American accent, but I used how they say right sometimes, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, right? Like that. I said shit like that. It was awkward. It was obvious that I was trying to be something. I don't know. I'm a silly kid. I said some pretty racist things, not because I'm racist, but because I come from a circle of other white kids. And when I was in middle school, I only hung out with other white kids because I lived in a school with mostly white kids. I didn't live in the school, but you know what I mean. So I didn't realize that you really can't say that shit. But unfortunately, I mean, I can't really cover my ask too much. What I said was wrong. And if you want to like see people hate on me, you can go ahead and just like look at comments for any of my videos. I don't know why. I guess it's not that I even really thought it was super funny. I just didn't realize that my words had potential to like, I don't know if hurt feelings is the right word. It's not even really hurting feelings. It's just like not okay to like behave like that and say the things that I said. So yeah, but yeah, so that happened, and that was pretty silly. And I was playing Sonic Unleashed, and there was like a black guy on screen, and I was like, oh, I gotta avoid all my racist jokes, and it was like, what? He's just a black guy. Like, there are no jokes to be made. And so goes the story of me being unfunny. I've come a long way. I'm funny now. Just kidding. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's kind of cool to go back though and see how much I've like grown as a person. At the same time, I'm sure maybe it would be a good idea to take those down because my comments were very rude. But I actually have no idea if it even matters to anyone. I mean, those videos don't have that many views. I think some of them, like, the view counter is frozen because I would refresh I'm about to make progress. I see a fucking tile. A lot of those videos, yeah, wow, G, thanks. A lot of those videos are like, the counter's frozen because I would refresh the video and I'd keep refreshing it so that I would have more views. And the first 100 subscribers for the AdventureAndy YouTube channel were actually sub for subs. And I told my friend, I was like, hey, I bet I can get 100 subscribers by the end of the week. And he was like, yeah, okay. And then I just sub for subbed. And I was like, yeah, suck my wiener. Is that no? I'm on Jellyfish Field. Win the jellyfishing competition. I'm trying to do that on the prow of the ship. Foot race with Patrick and herd the snails into the corral. Okay, I think I've been near all of those things. I don't think there's anything else to accomplish in this area. But yeah, that was old me. And new me. The only difference, unfortunately, is that I don't really record, or not the only difference, but the only negative difference, which really doesn't affect anyone too negatively, I would assume, but then again, who knows, is that I don't really record videos as much because it's not really like my favorite thing to do anymore. It is it's really like therapeutic though. I feel like all my videos lately I've just been talking about the same shit, so I apologize if you're getting sick of that. But yeah, like it's like nice to just kind of talk, you know. It's very like low pressure, and sometimes I say funny things, presumably, or unless, I don't know, maybe it's just fun to watch because you really like this game. I kind of like this game. I think it's pretty fun. I'm having a pretty good time. I look forward to like making more progress in this game when I play it, or when I like think about recording another part. Thanksgiving is coming up, which is a thing that you're probably, I'm sorry that I'm gonna now make the same small talk with you, that you're freaking, I don't know, did you walk past, no, okay, so here you are, you're waiting outside of your boss or your teacher's office, and a coworker who you don't really talk to usually, or a peer, classmate, a student residing in the same school, or perhaps attending the same school, is next to you, and you don't know them. So what the fuck do they say to you this close to Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's right, they ask what you're doing for Thanksgiving. And do you think they give a shit? No. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really give a shit what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving, but you can go ahead and tell me anyway, and I'll like be like, oh, okay, I'm doing this. I'm not really doing anything. I think I get to sit at the adult table this year because I'm in college now. But I was in college last year, and I think I still had to sit at the kid table. So that kind of sucks. More on that next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.